Yeah. Listen. Yeah. Lease agreement binding me to 12 more months. Yeah. Oh, of paying someone else's mortgage with my funds. Yeah. Building their equity while mine stays at zero. Lease agreement feeling like a Nero. Watching my money burn on rent each month. Yeah. Lease agreement. Taking the brunt of my income just for shelter. Lease agreement. Held to skelter. Finances when 70% goes here. Crystal clear that home ownership is still a dream. Lease agreement. What I scheme about is having my own place someday. Yeah. Hey girl, I calculate I'm 5 years out. Yeah. Lease agreement out of doubt. The hardest part of adulting. Yeah. Lease agreement resulting. Yeah. The stress every first of the month. Lease agreement bearing the brunt of inflation and market rates rising. Lease agreement relies on the landlords of all the power. Lease agreement every hour. I work to pay for walls I'll never own. It's a reality of renting. Lease agreement representing the working class struggle to survive. Financially it's harder than it seems. Financially it's harder than it seems to be middle class in this economy. It's a trap that's hard to escape. Landscape of housing has changed since my parents' time. ATM anxiety before I check my balance. Every transaction requires so much balance of courage just to see what's left. ATM anxiety feeling bereft of financial security constantly. ATM anxiety honestly. This machine judges me silently. ATM anxiety was violently anxious is my relationship with money. ATM anxiety was funny. Is that numbers on the screen control? ATM anxiety, my whole emotional state on any given day. ATM anxiety, what I'd say is that capitalism has traumatized me. ATM anxiety, finally see that worth isn't measured in dollars. ATM anxiety, what follows? This realization is still fear. ATM anxiety, crystal clear that knowing better doesn't stop feeling. ATM anxiety, revealing the depth of financial trauma. ATM anxiety, what's the drama? Playing in my head before I look. ATM anxiety, by the book of anxiety disorders I qualify. ATM anxiety, wondering why money has its power over me. ATM anxiety, finally free. With me not caring about balance. ATM anxiety, what's the challenge? It's changing my relationship with cash. ATM anxiety, an aftermath of seeing insufficient funds again. ATM anxiety, where I've been is rock bottom financially. ATM anxiety, finally see that surviving that made me stronger. ATM anxiety, no longer defines my worth as human. ATM anxiety, what's illuminating is growth through hardship. ATM anxiety. Yeah. I know what's up, I end all the time. Every lyric that I write is a rose with thorns. Beauty and pain mixed together here. Basement studio, crystal clear. My vision when surrounded by these walls. Basement studio, what it called? For its dedication beyond measure. Basement studio, what's my treasure? Isn't money but artistic freedom. Basement studio, what's my kingdom? Is this underground creative space? Basement studio, embrace struggle, love, independent artistry. Basement studio, honestly, most people never understand. Basement studio, where I stand is on my own 2 feet financially. It's 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 on my own 2 feet financially. Yeah. It's on my own 2 feet financially. It's on my own 2 feet financially. It's on my own 2 feet financially. Yeah, guess it. It's on my own 2 feet. Finally see that investment in myself pays off. Basement studio, what's the call? Up pursuing passion, full time. Basement studio, every rhyme that I record is everything. Basement studio is relevant. It's not the space, but dedication. Basement studio, my vocation requires sacrifice daily. Basement studio, greatly appreciate the sanctuary. Basement studio, what's necessary is belief when nobody else does. Basement studio, just because they can't see the vision yet. Basement studio, no regret for choosing this unconventional path. Basement studio, doing the math. Shows I'm barely breaking even. Basement studio, what's believing in myself despite the odds. Basement studio, against all gods. Unconventional success I stand. Basement studio, understand that legacy matters more than money. What's funny? Be so happy poverty makes me. Basement studio. Some get midnight wishes while others get scattered. Messages hours late with less thought. Birthday text hierarchy. What I've caught myself doing is ranking friendships. Birthday text hierarchy. What's relationships? Reduce the time in a message you send. Birthday text hierarchy. What's the intent behind waiting to text someone? Birthday text hierarchy. What's become of authentic celebration now? Birthday text hierarchy. Somehow we made birthdays transactional. Oh, birthday text hierarchy. What's fractional? Effort reveals true feelings. Birthday text hierarchy. What's revealing is my priority list made visible. Oh, birthday text hierarchy. What's the visible attention I give to relationship? Birthday text hierarchy. What grips me is anxiety about who texted. Birthday text hierarchy. What's expected is reciprocal effort and wishing. Birthday text hierarchy. What's missing is genuine care in the message. Birthday text hierarchy. What's the presage? A relationship decline is timing. Birthday text hierarchy. Climbing the ranks requires consistency. Birthday text hierarchy. What's the key to staying in someone's top tier? Birthday text hierarchy. crystal clear that social media made this worse. Birthday text hierarchy. What's the curse of public birthday wishes is? Birthday text hierarchy. What's amiss is authenticity and celebration. Birthday text hierarchy. My vocation is social calculator exhausting. Birthday text hierarchy. What's costing me spontaneous connection? Birthday text hierarchy. Reflection on this shows I'm overthinking. Birthday text hierarchy. What's sinking? My joy is and love. Birthday text hierarchy. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah. Heavy carrying the weight of responsibility. Every document inside represents my liability. If I drop the ball, people lose their jobs. Briefcase heavy, my heart throbs with anxiety about decisions I make. Briefcase heavy, what's at stake? It's more than just my reputation. Briefcase heavy, my vocation comes with pressure that nobody sees. Briefcase heavy, on my knees from carrying this load every day. Briefcase heavy, what I'd say is that success looks different up close. What I chose was this path but didn't know the cost. Briefcase heavy, feeling lost. Sometimes in the weight of it all. Briefcase heavy, standing tall is harder when the load increases. Briefcase heavy, what releases me from this burden is nothing. Briefcase heavy, bluffing my way through confidence I don't feel. Briefcase heavy, keeping it real would mean admitting I'm overwhelmed. Briefcase heavy, what I've held inside is slowly crushing me. Briefcase heavy, finally see that asking for help isn't weakness. Everyone carries different weight. Briefcase heavy, my fate is tied to this professional identity. Briefcase heavy, specialty. Briefcase heavy. Everyone carries different weight. Briefcase heavy, perverted is tied to this professional identity. Briefcase heavy, what's it is? Yeah, through this pressure's my daily fight. Briefcase heavy every night. I set it down and feel relief. Briefcase heavy. Convenience store oracle working the graveyard shift. Every customer that enters gets the gift of unsolicited wisdom from this clerk. Convenience store oracle, what's my work? It's more than scanning items, it's ministry. Convenience store oracle history will remember me as the prophet of all three. Convenience store oracle finally see that everyone who comes here after midnight. Convenience store oracle shining light on their problems with perspective earned. Convenience store oracle, what I've learned from watching humanity at its lowest. Convenience store oracle, what shows is that we're all struggling through this life. Convenience store oracle, cutting through strife with practical advice and snacks. Convenience store oracle, what's the facts about existence revealed at 3 a.m. store oracle, what's the cost of redemption? Sometimes just listening. Convenience store oracle, glistening with the sacred duty of being present. Convenience store oracle, what's relevant is human connection in small doses. Convenience store oracle, what composes? My philosophy is observation. Convenience store oracle, my vocation as minimum wage therapist. Convenience store oracle, what persists is hope even in darkest hours. It's hope even in darkest hours. My ability to counsel strangers. Convenience store oracle, what's dangerous? Thinking these encounters don't matter. Thinking these encounters don't matter. Part of my shift when sun rises. Convenience store oracle, what's the prizes? Knowing I helped someone tonight. Convenience store oracle. Convenience store oracle. Yeah. Oh yeah. Copier Jam Philosophy when everything stops working. Life's like this machine just constantly lurking. One malfunction away from total. Yeah. Oh yeah. Copier Jam Philosophy and everything sounds right. Life's like this machine just constantly lurking. One malfunction away from total breakdown. Copier Jam Philosophy in this town. Of deadlines and demands impossible. Copier Jam Philosophy. What's plausible is that systems fail when overused. Copier Jam Philosophy. What's abused is the expectation of constant production. Manual says remove the jam paper carefully. Feel your belly holding it together under pressure. Copier Jam Philosophy. Of success isn't speed but sustainability. Copier Jam Philosophy. To function depends on maintenance. Copier Jam Philosophy. Patient required to fix what's broken inside. Copier Jam Philosophy can't hide from the reality that I need repair. Copier Jam Philosophy, what's fair is acknowledging when I'm not okay. Copier Jam Philosophy every day, pushing through like nothing's wrong. Copier Jam Philosophy all alone. The warning signs were blinking red. Copier Jam Philosophy. Instead of stopping, I ignored the alerts. Copier Jam Philosophy. What hurts most is knowing I caused this jam. Copier Jam Philosophy. Who I am is someone who needs scheduled rest. Copier Jam Philosophy. Copier Jam Philosophy. What's fair? Copier Jam Philosophy. Where? For long-term function is preventive care. Copier Jam Philosophy. Where? Do I start with the self-maintenance? Copier Jam Philosophy. Remembrance that I'm human, not a machine. Copier Jam Philosophy. What I mean is that breakdown is the body's way. Copier Jam Philosophy. Well, oh. Every furniture store visit ends in a row about leather versus fabric choices. Couch negotiations, different voices speaking about what comfort means. Couch negotiations, what's between us isn't just furniture preference. Couch negotiations, what's the reference? Point for compatibility anyway. Couch negotiations every day. Spend arguing about throw pillows. Couch negotiations, what follows is resentment over home decor. Couch negotiations, what's the core? Issue underneath aesthetic. Couch negotiations, what's pathetic is how much energy we've spent. Couch negotiations, what's the rent on our relationship over this? Couch negotiations, what I miss is when decisions came easy. Couch negotiations, feeling I get about future. Couch negotiations, needed to close this wound. Couch negotiations, what's marooned is our ability to compromise. Couch negotiations, what's the prize? For winning isn't worth the cost. Couch negotiations, what's lost is connection over being right. Couch negotiations every night. Couch negotiations every night. Couch negotiations, yeah. Sleeping on the couch we both hate. Couch negotiations, what's our fate? If we can't agree on basis, couch negotiations, what makes us think we can handle bigger issues. Couch negotiations, what's the tissues? Box empty from fighting tears. Couch negotiations through the years. This will be the story we tell. Couch negotiations. Yeah. Dishwasher meditation, loading plates with care. Every dish I place becomes a prayer for cleanliness in life, not just kitchen. Dishwasher meditation, what's missing from my routine is mindfulness practice. Approach to daily chores is presence. Dishwasher meditation, essence of Zen is found in ordinary tasks. Dishwasher meditation, what it asks of me is attention to the moment. Dishwasher meditation, what's potent about this simple act of cleaning? Dishwasher meditation, meaning found in mundane responsibilities. Dishwasher meditation, finally see that enlightenment isn't exotic. Dishwasher meditation, what's chaotic? Mind becomes peaceful, doing dishes. Dishwasher meditation, what my wish is to bring this presence everywhere. Dishwasher meditation, laying bare the truth that peace is always here. Dishwasher meditation, crystal clear. Instructions are simple, just be present. Dishwasher meditation, what's relevant? It's not the task, but the attention. Dishwasher meditation, tension dissolves when I focus fully. Dishwasher meditation, what pulls me into the now is water running. Dishwasher meditation, stunning revelation that I've been seeking. Dishwasher meditation, speaking truth that monks spend years learning. Dishwasher meditation, returning to bread and body constantly. Dishwasher meditation, finally free from the tyranny of racing thoughts. Dishwasher meditation, what I've caught is a glimpse of what it means. Dishwasher meditation, what's between the dishes is the gap. Dishwasher meditation.
It were removed, it forgetting why notification stopped and I realized I've been removed from the inner circle. Group chat, exile, what's the purple? Bruise on my ego from exclusion. About what I did to deserve this. Group chat, exile, what I miss most isn't the chapter that belonging. Group chat, exile, what's prolonging my pain is not knowing the reason. Group chat, exile, every season brings new rejections to process. Group chat, exile, what's the cost is my trust and friendship longevity. Group chat, exile, what's the brevity of modern relationships revealing. Group chat, exile, what's healing from social media micro rejections. Group chat, exile, what's the infections of insecurity this creates. All my mental health accumulating. Group chat, exile, what's creating distance between me and others. Group chat, exile, what's the buffer I'm building to protect myself. Group chat, exile, mental health, oh hell, suffering from constant exclusion. Group chat, exile, what's conclusion I'm drawing about my worth. Group chat, exile, from birth. I've struggled with belonging. This pattern is my behavior. Group chat, exile, what's savior? Context makes me try too hard. Group chat, exile, what's a guard? I need to build this boundary. Group chat, exile, what's the boundaries of self-esteem on external? Oh, validation matters most. Whispers that I'm enough alone. Group chat, exile.
You know what I let it? They shut me out.
Invoice overdue 30 days and counting. Every email I send feels like I'm shouting. And to avoid when nobody responds. And voice overdue, my financial bonds are breaking under the pressure of unpaid work. Invoice overdue, what lurks in my bank account is overdraft fees. Invoice overdue, on my knees, begging clients to pay what they owe. Invoice overdue, what I know is that freelancing means chasing money. Invoice overdue, what's funny is they expect immediate delivery. Invoice overdue, but their payment is slippery, taking months to process somehow. Invoice overdue here and now. I'm struggling to pay my own bills. Invoice overdue, what kills? My motivation is disrespect. Invoice overdue, what I expect. It's professional courtesy at minimum. Invoice overdue, sending them. Reminder after reminder, politely. Invoice overdue, slightly. Losing my patience with excuses. Invoice overdue, what's the use? Is complaining when nobody cares. It's getting paid for completed work. Invoice overdue, what's the do? What's the perk of being your own boss when clients? Invoice overdue, what's reliant on their payment is my survival. Invoice overdue, arrival. Of funds determines if I eat. Invoice overdue, what's the treat? For working hard is anxiety. Invoice overdue, finally see that contracts need payment terms strict. Damn strict. Invoice overdue, what's conflict? Is my need to eat versus being nice. Invoice overdue,
Invoice Overdue.
Yeah. A warrior brave behind the screen, saying things in comments that I've never mean. Face to face with people in real life. Keyboard warrior starting online strife. From the safety of anonymity. Keyboard warrior finally see how toxic I become in digital space. Keyboard warrior hiding my face, yeah, behind an avatar and username. Keyboard warrior, what's to blame? Yeah, for this behavior is insecurity. Keyboard warrior maturity is lacking in my own actions. Keyboard warrior, what's my attraction to arguing with strangers constantly? Keyboard warrior, honestly, it makes me feel powerful briefly. Keyboard warrior, what's chiefly wrong with me is needing validation. Keyboard warrior, my vocation as internet troll is pathetic. Keyboard warrior, what's prophetic is that I'll regret these comments someday. Keyboard warrior, what I'd say if I was honest is I'm hurting. Keyboard warrior, you're converting pain into anger directed outward. Keyboard warrior, what's the water? A healthier outlet for feelings. Keyboard warrior revealing my worst self in comment sections. Keyboard warrior reflections on why I behave this way online. Keyboard warrior, what's the sign of emotional intelligence? Keyboard warrior, what's relevant? Is learning to express disagreement. Keyboard warrior, what's the treatment for this addiction to conflict? Keyboard warrior, what's conflict? Avoidance in person becomes aggression. Keyboard warrior confession. Time that I needed to log off. Keyboard warrior, what's the cost of my digital behavior? Yeah. No, 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 no. Yeah. Laundromat thoughts a midnight spinning round. Only customer here without a sound. Reset machines in my internal dialogue. Laundromat thoughts trying to unclog the mental drain that's backed up lately. Laundromat thoughts greatly appreciate this forced downtime. Yeah. Laundromat thoughts was sublime about having nothing else to do. Laundromat thoughts breaking through the constant noise of daily life. Laundromat thoughts cutting like a knife through distractions to what matters. Yeah. Laundromat thoughts, what shatters is the illusion of busyness. Laundromat thoughts, what's this? Clarity that comes from boredom. Laundromat thoughts, what's stored in my subconscious surface is here. Laundromat thoughts, crystal clear solutions to problems I've been avoiding. Laundromat thoughts deploying wisdom that was always there. Laundry that was always there. The truth I've been running from. Laundromat thoughts, where I'm from matters less than where I'm going. Laundromat thoughts were showing is the rinse cycle of my mind. Laundromat thoughts, what I find is peace in mundane tasks. Laundromat thoughts, what it asks of me is presence, not productivity. Laundromat thoughts, activity. Oh, washing clothes becomes meditation. Laundromat thoughts, my vocation should allow for this stillness. Laundromat thoughts, what fills this space when I stop and breathe? Laundromat thoughts, what I believe. Laundromat thoughts is accessible in quiet moments. Laundromat thoughts. Laundromat thoughts. Microwave millions, tryna cook a wealth quick. Every get rich scheme I see I'm ready to pick, but slow money is the only real way. Microwave millions, what I'd say is that I'm tired of waiting for success. Microwave millions nonetheless. Impatience leads to bad decisions. Microwave millions, what's the vision? When you're chasing money made overnight, microwave millions shining bright, but burning out just as fast. Microwave millions never fast. Long enough to build something real. Microwave millions, how I feel about crypto and NFT crashes. Microwave millions turn into ashes when the hype dies down inevitably. Microwave millions finally see that sustainable wealth takes years. Microwave millions through my tears of frustration, I'm accepting truth. Microwave millions wasted youth, chasing shortcuts that don't exist. Microwave millions, what I miss was the beauty in building brick by brick. Microwave millions, every trick to make fast money as a catch. Microwave millions trying to match my peers' success without the work. Microwave millions, what lurks behind every overnight success story. Microwave millions, morning glory fades when sunlight hits the truth. Microwave millions, living proof that patience pays better than schemes. Microwillions, what it seems is opportunity is often a trap. Microwave millions, closing the gap between where I am and where I want. Microwave millions, what I flaunt on social media isn't reality. Microwave millions.
Every word I speak echoes like I have no choice but to listen to myself repeatedly. Parking garage acoustics finally see how I sound when I talk to myself. Parking garage acoustics, mental health check happens in this concrete space. Parking garage acoustics embrace the reverb of my thoughts bouncing back. Parking garage acoustics, what I lack is clarity until I hear myself. Parking garage acoustics, what's the way? In solitude and amplification. Parking garage acoustics, my vocation requires me to listen closely. Parking garage acoustics mostly. What I hear is doubt and fear. Parking garage acoustics crystal clear. The insecurity in my tone. Parking garage acoustics fully grown with mean confident speech. Parking garage acoustics, what I teach myself in these moments alone. Parking garage acoustics, my home of concrete, reflecting truth. Parking garage acoustics, fountain of youth, found in self-awareness start. Parking garage acoustics, in the dark of this structure, I find light. Parking garage acoustics, shining bright through the honest conversation. Parking garage acoustics, my salvation comes from hearing my own voice. Parking garage acoustics, what's my choice? Is to speak life or death. Parking garage acoustics, every breath matters when it echoes back. Parking garage acoustics, what I track is the change in how I speak. Parking garage acoustics, what I seek is confidence that resonates. Parking garage acoustics, what creates strong character is self-talk. Parking garage acoustics.
Every day's a battle over who was here first. Fate decides if I'm walking extra blocks tonight. Parking spot views, starting fights over something so petty it's absurd. Parking spot views, what I've heard is that property wars reveal character. Parking spot views, what's the barrier between civil neighbors and enemies? Parking spot views, what's the remedies for territorial disputes like this? Parking spot views. What I miss is when parking was first come, first serve. Parking spot views. Got the nerve to leave aggressive notes on windshields. Parking spot views. What's revealed is that scarcity creates conflict. Parking spot views. What's conflict resolution when both feel entitled? Parking spot views. What's the title to this spot anyway? Unclear. Parking spot views. Crystal clear that neither of us will back down. Parking spot views. In this town where parking is premium gold. Parking spot views. What's been told by property managers, figure it out. Parking spot views. Without a doubt, this will end in confrontation. Parking spot views. What's the nation of neighbors who can't coexist? Parking spot views. What persists is ego over common sense. Parking spot views. What's immense? Pettiness we're both displaying. Parking spot views. What's the cannonball? Be willing to fight over this. Parking spot views. What's the cannonballs? We're willing to fight over this. Parking spot views.
Porch light vigil waiting for a return. Every night I sit and watch and yearn for headlights that might mean you're home. Porch light vigil feeling so alone in this ritual of hope for waiting. Porch light vigil was creating this dedication to impossible hope. Porch light vigil how I cope with uncertainty is keeping watch. Porch light vigil, what I've caught is that loyalty outlasts presence. Porch light vigil, what's the essence of love is staying faithful through absence. Porch light vigil, what's the distance between where you are and where I wait? Porch light vigil, what's my fate? Sitting here until you return. Porch light vigil, what I've learned is patience has no expiration. Porch light vigil, my vocation as keeper of the light burning. Porch light vigil was concern. My family is this obsession. Porch light vigil was confession. Time that I'm struggling with grief. Porch light vigil, my belief that you'll come home sustains me. Porch light vigil was framing me as crazy as misunderstanding love. Porch light vigil, blessed from above with capacity to hope endlessly. Porch light vigil, finally see that waiting is a form of prayer. Love doesn't end. Porch light vigil, my best friend. Is this light that never dims. Porch light vigil, what begins. Each night is ritual of faith. Porch light vigil. every day the same way again. Discipline over motivation, that's the key. Protein shake sunrise, setting me free from excuses that try to keep me in bed. Protein shake sunrise, what I've said to myself is that consistency builds results. Protein shake sunrise, what results from daily habits compound over time. Protein shake sunrise in my prime. Physical years investing in my health. Protein shake sunrise, what's wealth without the body to enjoy it properly. Protein shake sunrise, finally see that fitness is a lifestyle, not a phase. Protein shake sunrise all my days, starting with this simple routine. Protein shake sunrise, what I mean is that small actions repeated daily. Protein shake sunrise, greatly impact who you become long term. Protein shake sunrise, what I've learned is that nobody's coming to save you. Protein shake sunrise, what's true is self-discipline determines success. Protein shake sunrise, nonetheless. Some mornings I don't want to wake. Protein shake sunrise, what it takes is doing it anyway despite feelings. Protein shake sunrise, revealing character through consistency. Protein shake sunrise, finally free from the prison of laziness. Protein shake sunrise, what's less important than showing up daily. Protein shake sunrise, greatly appreciate the body I've been given. Protein shake sunrise, living proof that dedication pays off. Protein shake sunrise, what's the cost of neglecting health is too high. Protein shake sunrise, reaching for the sky. One rep at a time.
You left me on red, so now I'm being made by doing the same when you finally respond. We receive words, this toxic bond we've created through petty games. We receive wars, who's to blame for this childish behavior pattern? We receive wars, what's the chasm growing between us with each seen message? We receive wars, what's the presage of relationship doom in these tactics? We receive wars, what's galactic level pettiness we've achieved? We receive wars, what's perceived is power in withholding response. We receive wars, what's the response appropriate to being left on red? We receive wars, what's in my head is vindictiveness, not communication. We receive wars, what's the nation of people playing these stupid games? We receive wars, what's the claims we make about wanting connection? We receive wars, what's rejection expressed through passive aggression? We receive wars, what's confession time that I'm too immature? We receive wars, what's the cure for this toxic pattern behavior? We receive wars, what's savior? Perplex makes me care so much. We receive wars, what's the touch of red notification does to me? We receive wars, finally see that caring this much is unhealthy. We receive wars, finally see that caring this much is unhealthy. We receive wars, what's healthy? We receive wars, it's turning off. We receive wars, we receive wars. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Rearview regrets, watching
my past fate. Every mile forward is a choice I've made, to keep moving despite the mistakes. Rearview regrets, what it takes is courage to stop looking back. Rearview regrets, staying on track. Forward is harder than dwelling. Rearview regrets, what I'm telling myself is that growth required leaving. Rearview regrets, what's achieving. Peace means forgiving my history. Rearview regrets, what's the mystery? Is why I keep glancing backward. Rearview regrets, what's awkward is driving while focused on past. Rearview regrets, how long will this last? The tendency to ruminate. Rearview regrets, what creates progress is windshield perspective. Rearview regrets, what's effective is keeping eyes on the road ahead. Rearview regrets, what I've said to myself 1,000 times. I've committed against my peace. Rearview regrets, when will I see this pattern of backward focus? Rearview regrets, what's the locus? Control isn't present moment. Rearview regrets, what's potent about this realization today? Rearview regrets, finding my way through the fog of retrospection. Rearview regrets, what's the connection between past and present self? Yeah, improves when I look forward. Rearview regrets, what's towards the horizon is where I'm headed. Rearview regrets, what's embedded in my mirror is smaller than appears. Rearview regrets through the years, learning to drive with eyes ahead. Split bill tension when the check arrives. Suddenly everyone's doing math with their lives. On the line depending on the vision. Split bill tension, what's the vision? Of fairness when incomes vary. Split bill tension, what's scary is how money reveals true colors. Split bill tension, what's the buffer between friendship and resentment here? Split bill tension, crystal clear that some people count every dollar. Split bill tension, what I holler is that generosity matters more. Split bill tension, keeping score of who paid last time ruins meals. Split bill tension, how it feels to be the one who always covers us. Split bill tension, what discovers character is financial pressure. Character is financial pressure. Split bill tension, what's the measure? A friendship isn't equal payments people make about their values. Split bill tension, what's the cues that show who's generous and cheap? Split bill tension, going deep into uncomfortable territory. Split bill tension, what's the story behind everyone's relationship with cash? Split bill tension, aftermath of splitting bills is knowing truth. Split bill tension, fountain of youth is being carefree about money. Split bill tension, what's funny is how seriously we take this. Split bill tension, what's the basis for ruined friendship over dollars? This meal is reevaluation. Split bill tension, my vocation as mediator of group business is suggesting separate checks up front. Spotify rap judgment every December. My music taste exposed for all to remember. The embarrassing genres I listen to. Spotify rap judgment was true. About my personality revealed. Spotify rap judgment was concealed. Throughout the year is now public. Spotify rap judgment was the rubric for cool music taste anyway. Spotify rap judgment, what I say is that guilty pleasure shouldn't exist. Spotify rap judgment, what persists? The shame about authentic differences. Spotify rap judgment, what's the differences between public and private playlists? Spotify rap judgment, what's the crisis of identity when taste is exposed? Spotify rap judgment, what's disclosed is that I'm not as cool as I pretend. Spotify rap judgment, what's the trend? My algorithm thinks I'll enjoy. Spotify rap judgment, what's deployed is that a mining of my emotions. Spotify rap judgment, what's the ocean of insecurity this creates? Spotify rap judgment, what's the stakes of vulnerability in sharing? Spotify rap judgment, what's declaring musical preference publicly? Spotify rap judgment, honestly, I listen to what makes me happy. Spotify rap judgment, what's crappy is judging others for their taste. Spotify rap judgment, what's the weight of energy and music snobbery? Spotify rap judgment, what's the robbery of joy when we shame preferences? Spotify rap judgment, what's the evidence that music tastes define character? Spotify rap judgment, what's barrier between authentic and perform self? Spotify rap judgment.
Streetlight testimony, standing under sodium glow, confessing all my secrets to the light that knows every sin I've committed on these blocks. Streetlight testimony, what it unlocks is the burden I've been carrying alone. Streetlight testimony, fully grown, means admitting what I've done. Streetlight testimony, everyone makes mistakes but few acknowledge them. Streetlight testimony, what condemns me most is my own conscience. Streetlight testimony, what's honest is that I've hurt people carelessly. Streetlight testimony, finally see the damage that my actions caused. Streetlight testimony, what's the clause for redemption is confession first. Streetlight testimony, what's the worst? Part of growth is facing truth. Let's be wasting face the youth on foolish pride and ego. Streetlight testimony, letting go of the false image I projected. Streetlight testimony, what's reflected in the puddle at my feet. Streetlight testimony, can't compete with the person I pretended to be. Streetlight testimony, setting me free is admitting who I really am. Streetlight testimony, where I stand is at the crossroads of change. Streetlight testimony, rearrange my priorities starting tonight. Streetlight testimony, shining light on the path I need to take. Streetlight testimony, for my sake and everyone I've wronged before. Streetlight testimony, what's the core of transformation is honesty. Streetlight testimony, finally free from the prison of my lies. Streetlight testimony.
every dollar that I earn. Now the government eats, have my income disappear to Uncle Sam. Tax season blues, wondering who I am. Without the money that I thought was mine. Tax season blues, reading every line of deductions that I'm trying to claim. Tax season blues, playing this game. I'm maximizing returns legally, yeah. Tax season blues, finally see that making money and keeping money different. Tax season blues, what's significant? It's not the gross, but the net amount. Tax season blues, can't even count how many hours I spent on this stress. Tax season blues, must confess, I didn't save enough for quarterly. Tax season blues, quarterly payments that I owe are astronomical. Tax season blues is comical, how broke success can make you feel. Tax season blues, keeping it real about the cost of entrepreneurship. Tax season blues, tightening grip on my finances after seeing this. Tax season blues, what I miss is the simplicity of W2 life. Tax season blues, cutting like a knife through my dreams of financial freedom. Tax season blues, what I need them to teach in school is basic finance. Tax season blues, second chance, I'm giving myself to learn this right. Tax season blues every night, studying tax code like it's scripture. Tax season blues, the picture of success includes CPA fees. Tax season blues, on my knees, praying I don't get audited. Tax season blues, what stupid is, yeah. But without financial literacy, oh, oh, oh.
Thermostat politics in my own house, fighting with my girl like a cat and mouse. Over 3 degrees of temperature difference. Thermostat politics, what significance of this battle we wage every night? Thermostat politics, starting fights over something so trivial it's absurd. Thermostat politics, what I've heard is that it's never really about the temp. Thermostat politics, what's the content we're expressing through this proxy war? Thermostat politics, what's the score when we can't agree on basics? Thermostat politics, what makes us incompatible is revealed here. Thermostat politics, crystal clear. The real issue is compromise. Thermostat politics, what lies beneath the surface is control. Thermostat politics, taking its toll on our relationship daily. Exaggerated but symbolically true. Thermostat politics, what we do when we can't communicate directly. Thermostat politics correctly. Thermostat politics, identify the symptoms, not disease. Thermostat politics, what's these? Of blaming small things for big feelings. Thermostat politics revealing our inability to talk honestly. Thermostat politics finally see that relationship counseling needed. Thermostat politics, what's defeated? Us isn't temperature but pride. Thermostat politics can't hide behind these petty arguments anymore. Thermostat politics, what's the core issue we need to address? Thermostat politics, I confess, is that I'm scared to go deeper. Thermostat politics, what's cheaper? Yeah. Then therapy is fighting about AC. Thermostat politics.
Every step I take is an act of will, against the voice that tells me to quit. Treadmill philosophy, what it transmits is that endurance builds character daily. Treadmill philosophy greatly appreciate the metaphor of life. Treadmill philosophy cutting like a knife through excuses that I've made. Treadmill philosophy, what it takes to keep running when legs are burning. Treadmill philosophy, learning that discomfort is temporary. Treadmill philosophy, carrying this lesson into other areas. Treadmill philosophy, various. What's various? Applications of endurance training. Maintaining pace when I wanna sprint. Treadmill philosophy, what's the hint that life gives through cardio? Treadmill philosophy, what I know is that consistency beats intensity. Treadmill philosophy, density of effort matters more than speed. Treadmill philosophy, what I need is sustainable pace long term. Treadmill philosophy, what I learned from miles logged on this machine. Treadmill philosophy, what I mean is that showing up matters more. Treadmill philosophy, what I boast about isn't distance but consistency. Treadmill philosophy, finally see that the treadmill mirrors life. Treadmill philosophy, through strife and comfort, we keep moving forward. Goals that seem impossibly far. Treadmill philosophy, where we are is exactly where we need to be. Treadmill philosophy, setting me free from comparison to others' pain. Treadmill philosophy. Treadmill philosophy. Unmatch philosophy when conversation dies, before it even starts with no goodbyes, just disappearance in the digital void. Unmatch philosophy, what's destroyed is my confidence with every ghost. Unmatch philosophy, what I boast about is thick skin from rejection. Unmatch philosophy, what's the connection between modern dating and mental health? Unmatch philosophy, what's the wealth? Options creating paradox choice. Unmatch philosophy, losing my voice in the noise of 1,000 profiles. Unmatch philosophy, worthwhile. Connections seem impossible to find. Unmatch philosophy, peace of mind destroyed by algorithms and metrics. Unmatch philosophy, what's the ethics of treating humans like products? Unmatch philosophy, what conducts this marketplace of superficiality? Unmatch philosophy, reality check needed on expectations. Unmatch philosophy, my generation is lonelier despite connectivity. Unmatch philosophy, what's the key to finding real love in digital age? Unmatch philosophy, turning the page on apps might be the answer. Unmatch philosophy, what's the cancer of modern romance is abundance. Unmatch philosophy, what's redundant is swiping when I should be living. Unmatch philosophy, what's giving me anxiety is this process. Unmatch philosophy, what's the cost is my self-esteem and sanity. Unmatch philosophy, vanity metrics reducing humans to photos. Unmatch philosophy, what shows is that real connection. What shows is that real connection requires risk. Unmatch philosophy, what's brisk? Unmatch philosophy.
Yeah.
every goal I set I want immediate results, but success don't work like inserting a dollar. Vending machine mentality, what I holler is impatience when things take too long. Vending machine mentality, what's wrong with society is wanting everything now. Vending machine mentality, somehow we lost appreciation for the process. Vending machine mentality, what's best takes time to develop properly. Vending machine mentality, finally see that quality requires patience. Vending machine mentality, impatience is killing my ability to build. Vending machine mentality, skill craftsmen spend years perfecting their art. Vending machine mentality, from the start I wanted to skip to the success. Vending machine mentality, nonetheless reality requires grinding daily. Vending machine mentality, failing to understand delayed gratification. Vending machine mentality, my generation grew up with everything accessible. Vending machine mentality, plausible that we expect life to work the same. Vending machine mentality, flaws to blame is technology and convenience code. Vending machine mentality, vulture mentality of taking shortcuts always. Vending machine mentality, my day I'm numbered if I don't change approach. Yeah, yeah. Vending machine mentality, coaching. Yeah, yeah. Myself to embrace the journey. Yeah, yeah. Vending machine mentality, learning. Yeah, that the struggle builds character. Vending machine mentality, buried. Yeah, yeah. Between me and success is impatient. Yeah. Vending machine mentality. Oh, Bella. Venmo request, Audacity charging me for everything. Your birthday dinner where you invited me to bring myself, and now I owe you $27. Venmo request, Audacity, what follows is re-evaluation of this friendship. Venmo request, Audacity, what's relationship worth when you're itemizing costs? Venmo request, Audacity, what's love? It's generosity in social situations. Venmo request, Audacity, what's the nation of people nickel and diamond friends? Venmo request, Audacity, what's sin? Me and the shock is the pettiness. Venmo request, Audacity, what's this behavior saying about values? Venmo request, Audacity, what's the cues that show someone's true character? Venmo request, Audacity, what's the barrier between frugal and cheap reveal? Venmo request, Audacity, what's considered by friendly invitations exposed? Venmo request, Audacity, what's disclosed as transactional view of friendship? Venmo request, Audacity, what's the grip? Yeah, money has on some people. Oh. Venmo request, Audacity, what's the steeple of rudeness, Venmo request, Audacity, what's the steeple of rudeness, disbehavior, clown lines. Venmo request, Audacity, what's the crimes against social contract is commits. Venmo request, Audacity, what the grip? This level of cheapness publicly. Money has on some people. Venmo request, Audacity, what's the steal of rudeness, this behavior climbs. Venmo request, Audacity, what's the crimes against social contract is commits. Venmo request, Audacity, what permits this level of cheapness publicly, yeah. Venmo request, Audacity, honestly. Venmo request, Audacity, honestly. Venmo request, Audacity, what is key? A friendship shattered by dollars.
Yeah. Power.
Everyone who visits knows that I'm the best at controlling access to the internet. Wi-Fi, password, power, biggest threat to pieces when I change it randomly. Wi-Fi, password, power, finally see that control comes in many forms. Wi-Fi, password, power, what's the norms of hospitality I'm violating? Wi-Fi, password, power, power creating. Dependence on my generosity. Wi-Fi, password, power, curiosity. About why I need this power trip. Wi-Fi, password, power, what's the grip I have on everyone who visits? Wi-Fi, password, power, what is it about control that feels so good? Wi-Fi, password, power, understood that this behavior is problematic. Wi-Fi, password, power, what's traumatic is my need to feel important. Wi-Fi, password, power, what's the warrant for making guests beg for access? Wi-Fi, password, power, what's the excess of authority I'm exercising? Wi-Fi, password, power, realizing that healthy relationships don't need. Wi-Fi, password, power, realizing that healthy relationships don't need. Wi-Fi, password, power, what's the seed of insecurity makes me this way? Wi-Fi, password, power, what I say is that sharing Wi-Fi freely. Wi-Fi, password, power, what's clearly a sign of trust and welcome. Wi-Fi, password, power, what seldom is my ability to relinquish control. Between connections and power. Wi-Fi, password, power every hour. Someone asks, I feel important. Wi-Fi, password, power is my need for validation. Wi-Fi, password, power.